Once upon a time, there was a little girl who loved books. She loved nothing better than to sit with her books and her blanket. This little girl grew up and became a grown-up. Even still, she loves to be with her books. And a blanket makes a nice optional, along with a cup of tea and ideally a cat companion. And although she possesses an inventive turn of mind, there was a time when she never could have imagined something like YouTube or being part of something like BookTube. You can maybe guess who I'm talking about. Like most things within the digital culture, even BookTube can seem just as fast-paced and quickly changing as anything else. The BookTube community has so many wonderful things happening all the time, and it's just such a fantastic community to be a part of. I'm just so happy to be a tiny part of this great community that does so much for all of us. A couple of weeks ago, BookTuber Kevin talked about what he called the BookTube Effect, where he made a lovely video where he was expressing his thoughts about how there's a busyness within the community, and how sometimes it can feel a little bit difficult to keep up with everything from all the ongoing events, reading events, new releases to talk about, the frequency of content, FOMO, burnout, even just keeping up with reading, just reading. And it was a fantastic moment to just think about where we are as a community and individually within this BookTube world. My friends Pat of Book Chat with Pat and new friend Emily of M Reads, a continuing education, they both created some great videos that offered a response to this topic, and I thought that I would join in the conversation as well. Being shy of 1 year here on BookTube, I have found myself reflecting already back over the many months now. And relatively recently, I did experience a bit of burnout, and that did take me by surprise. Although maybe it shouldn't have. A few weeks ago, shortly after we lost our cat Luna, which was part of the picture of my life then, I felt unwell. I was pushing too hard with pretty much everything in life, and not least continuing to grow this channel and create quality content while I was grieving. And it was some hard weeks, but I didn't really understand it as burnout at the time. It's only on reflection sometimes, isn't it, that we make the connections. And in the midst of it, I was just trying to keep up and just tried to keep doing. And I was reading a little less, I noticed, which was a first. It's more the behind the scenes here that is my problem. Maybe not so much the greater picture of what the concept of the BookTube effect may hold. So not so much things like FOMO or trying to keep up with the reading events and such tags that it sometimes is hard to keep up with things, but I feel that managing a YouTube channel, just trying to do all of this has been where I am currently trying to find a level of sustainability that will hopefully over the longer haul still means that I am able to offer high quality content and not get so hung up on the productivity or comparison or feeling like I have to keep up on every event and happening within the community. And most importantly, continuing to enjoy my reading so that I am able to share it with you. Participating in all the lovely events of the book community can be challenging, especially when it comes to things like tags, which are a lot of fun but can come in a close rotation. Realistically, though, I can only take part in so much and still do the rest of life, too. I have so many ideas for content that are uniquely mine, and I would like to keep creating that. It means finding my intention and purpose within all of this. I'll still be participating, but also doing things my way. I'm beginning to see it not so much about how much or how often I can participate, which could have overconsumption leanings if we think about it, but the quality of participation and what I can offer to the conversations. As I consider how to create the most valuable content that I can and make adjustments to avoid burnout, I see more clearly what I'm hoping to achieve here. And that is to offer something more than just book recommendations and reviews. Even though I love that so much, I enjoy every bit of that. I'm envisioning this also as a place to cultivate mindfulness. A place of mindfulness where literature and content, the content that I'm offers a much needed respite from the daily, the busy of the daily. And hopefully this benefits the community as well as myself, that the BookTube community doesn't become as overrun with busy as the everyday life can be. So my aim is to add an element of mindfulness here. With a more mindful BookTube approach, I see it as part of an evolving practice, a practice of slowing down, paying attention, and especially celebrating stories. In a world of constant distractions, notifications, fragmented focus, and the ever-growing TBRs, talking about books can become a quiet form of meditation, one where creativity and literature can intersect to bring rich communication and connection, but also a sense of calm when we need it. There is something so special and quite powerful about connecting with others through books, others who love books as much as I do. And this feels like a community built on paying attention to stories and to each other, to all of us. For me, BookTube is becoming something more than just a creative outlet. It's becoming a way of slowing down, just taking time to breathe, being fully present with the books, the reading, what it is saying, the stories being told. This helps me focus more on what I can offer here. And in this fast-paced world, this noisy world, that kind of mindfulness matters. And it feels like a gift that we can give to each other. And I feel like this mindfulness within literature, this mindfulness of enjoying literature, is a gift that I receive, but even more, one of a gift that I can offer back. Thank you so much, Kevin, for sharing about your BookTube experience and even coining a phrase that maybe we needed to hear, maybe we needed to know about, so that it might give us a chance to think and talk about the BookTube effect. I know that this conversation has given me pause to consider my own journey so far here on BookTube, just shy of a year. What a year! What a year it has been. I have learned so much. I continue to keep growing and expanding, and so many great ideas that we share, so many great conversations. It is a privilege to be here and enjoying this with so many of you. And for all of you who are watching, I am greatly appreciative of you being here for this conversation as well. And whoever is watching, I hope that you will join me in the comments for continuing this conversation and sharing any thoughts or ideas that you might have. This has been lovely today. Thank you so much for being here. And well, in the meantime, I got to get back to my books, and I have some reading to plan for the month of September. So until next time, I wish you happy reading, and as always, I wish you much love and many blessings. I will see you again here very soon.